One of the things people can't stand about Invicta is the deceptive pricing. It is absolutely deceptive. They have MSRPs on some of their pieces for $800, and then you go to their website and it says $800, and then it says, hey,
Invicta is because I'm honestly not sure if they're selling watches or Happy Meals. If you go to their website, they heavily push their themed watch series. They have DC watches, they have Marvel watches, they have Disney watches, and Star Wars watches. So, I mean, are they watches or toys? They look more like toys, gross toys. But hey, if they come with French fries...
phony watches. Alright, first of all, this is not a screw down crown, this is a pushing crown. What 200 meter rated watch, which is 660 feet, has just a push in crown? Okay, no screw down crown, just a pushing crown. Secondly, you have fake screw down pushers at 2 and 4 o'clock. These don't actually screw down. You would think they would, but they don't. They're just for show. These are just pushers right here. These do not screw down. Normally, if you were to have a Seiko or Citizen, if you had pushers at 2 and 4 o'clock and they had screw downs, these would actually screw down to prevent you from pushing the pusher underwater. So there you go. There's another reason. The best...
It's funny because Invicta really is a company that seems like a manufacturer of new watches with no real heritage, and we'll get into why I have that impression so much.
Right.
But we'd actually even offered, I believe, one Invicta in the Theo and Harris watch shop in the past. I believe like a 50s chronograph, a really beautiful watch. But when I released it, it was funny because, you know, there were people that couldn't believe that everyone couldn't believe that this beautiful watch,
small, modestly designed,
original design,
right,
was an Invicta. You know,
right, exactly. In 1959, the USSR actually...
Not only I'm sure that they sell online, all that, but really, I think that Invicta, because they are so, I think, kind of irrelevant to most of like the watch geek community, right? They probably really rely on that mass market, not watch geek, you know, just the normal person that wants to watch, which makes sense in retail stores with high traffic areas. It's just you're just speaking to everyone. It's that they might be fine watches, not necessarily inventive in the movement space. I don't know about that, but reliable enough. But what's going on here with you know, what's their brand identity? Do they have a brand identity?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is they have...
was their Rolex Submariner kind of homage, right? Invicta was, I think, the most well-known Submariner homage on the market. I know they did a ton of business on Amazon, ton of business all over the internet. It was, hey, you know, if you want to watch it looks like it, only got a couple $100, come to